Yeah, it's an unpleasant sound, but I can't do plugin doctor right now, but I'm gonna see what I can do to match these things in Reaper. So let's do one piece at a time here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send this noise track out to DynamicEQ, and I'm gonna send it out to SSL, and I'm gonna flip it. And so if I bypass both plugins, I shouldn't hear anything good. I'm gonna put span in the span in here. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's not what I wanted to mess with. Hold on, sorry. Uh-oh, did that not change? Okay. Settings. I want the bottom. What's the bottom? Anti-aliasing range low. Let me get it pretty low there. Okay. So we're not seeing anything, which is correct. And yeah, I'm just waiting on more builds from Dave. Perhaps perhaps we can get this working. Why did I save this as oh, you know, that's right, it's being all sticky and stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna turn that on. So with nothing happening, I'm not seeing anything on span. That's interesting. That's theoretically that's how it's supposed to be, but you know. Okay, so here we go. First of all, we get the output down. I'm going to turn this back up. So sorry, Glenn, but this is going to 0. Okay. Okay. So what's happening right now is the high pass filter as a dynamic setting that I definitely don't want to deal with. I'm going to turn off the EQ. So I should be seeing some noise from the low frequencies here. Okay. Okay, so we're not hearing this because this is way down there. I mean, if you really cranked your speakers, you'd be hearing this. So 41.5 is the high pass filter. And you know, our filter may not exactly match that, but we're going to find out. 41.5. I don't know if I can do a 0.5 here, but I'll try. 42. Pretty close. I don't think this is going to be the make or break, but right away you can see that we don't know what shape that filter is, and we don't know how steep it is. I'm going to make it steep though. Okay. Now I'm just not sure we're going to match that filter. I'm sorry about that, but not super concerned. They are very similar. They're nulling to that -60. You know, there might be something going on. Let's just make sure. So if I turn off this filter, you know, I'm a little concerned. So even with the filter off, they're so close to phase canceling anyway, but Tell you what, I'm going to switch this to white noise just to really push this up there where it's going to matter. Okay, so now we're hearing something with the filter off, right? It's way down there. If I were to flip the phase, or if I were to mute one of these guys, right? If I were to flip the phase, okay. So turn the filter back on. So these filters are close. They're not identical. I wish that fall away was a lot faster. And I don't really know what the damn colors are. I still have a lot of trouble using this thing. So like when we're looking, man, how do we set this thing up? Like what makes the colors? You know, what decides who's what color? Can't remember. Display. Image reset button. Oh. Okay, so I don't know how to set these colors. Is that just the? I don't know. So I'd like this to fall away faster. If you guys know how. Average time, range. Max. I really don't know how to do this. If you're a Vox angle span expert, please let me know. I've been fighting with this one for a while. Yes, please, span users, let me know how to use this thing. I just wanted to go a little bit faster, but anyway, the filter seems close, but it's oh man, what am I doing? Sorry guys. Here we go. There we go. I'm gonna listen to the mono sum here. I don't know if that's getting out to you. Let me that's something I don't know about reroutes. Let me take a look at OBS. Oh, okay, that is working. Okay, good. Good. Here we go. So let's look at the difference here. Turn the filter off. So I need a something that makes mono before that. So channel mix. What do you call the mixer on JS anymore? Channel mixer? No, I don't want that one. That's not the one I want. No. Channel. Channel router with polarity. No. I keep changing the name of this thing. Alright, well, we're just going to do this. Left to left mix. Right to right mix. Left and the right mix. Right and the left mix. This, I think this does it. Let me turn off the mono. Yeah, okay, so this does it. So I just want to put this before span. This is just so that we can sum it first. Okay, good. So now we can see what the difference between the left and the right filters are. It's not much, but it is something. I mean, it's getting to minus 80 something, which I don't think matters. Let me change the slope here. Okay, so here's a 6 decibel slope. It's letting a lot more highs in. Here's a 24 decibel slope. So the closest thing is our 6, and these may just not match right. Plus one's 40. I'm going to change this one to 42. Just to make it a little bit closer. Okay, so it's pretty close. Not perfect. So we know, I think the filters are going to be okay. So I'm going to take this filter out. And let's just go for the EQ. I'm going to do these one at a time, then I'm going to load the preset back up. But first I'm going to go for the low shelf, or the low bell. Turn everything else off. How do you, SSL, don't you have a centering? Yeah, there we go. So it's Alt and click. Oh, yeah, it cranked up there. So let's just see where this is with the 8.3 decibels, low peak. So I'm just going to pick number 2. Yellow peak. Again, 8.3 decibels. Okay, now we're looking at a big fat difference, right? 141 is the frequency. So now we're talking. So what is the difference? It's going to be in the Q, right? I mean, you know, there could be other things going on. So who knows what the E and the G switch do. So Q, it says 1.6. That probably won't match what we're doing. But it comes real close. Interesting. So what's the problem here? Isn't that interesting? The higher the Q, the less we're getting of a difference. How's that? You know what I think this is telling me? That either the gain or the frequency is being read differently. See that? Interesting. See, when the gain comes way down, it matches better. Now, there could be a whole lot of phase stuff going on here. Let me flip the phase and see what happens. No, okay. There's about 3 million reasons why these things would be different, but they're nulling so close. Let's take a look at the one that I'm really suspicious of here. So I'm going to load Glenn's preset back up. Oh, wow. So that did not do that. That sucks. The one I'm really worried about is this one. He's got a lot of this cranked up, so he's got a high shelf. Let me shut this up. He's got a high shelf at 15.6 decibels. So let's try that. 15.6. And it's going to be a shelf. And we have no idea what... This is why I want to see Plug-in Doctor, because I want to see how the cramping is working. See, ours is decramped here, right? So it's a lot of boost, and he is at 9.76K. Okay, so let's see what we're getting. Not much cancellation, huh? What's going on here? Not much at all. So is that the Q? Doesn't sound like it. The cynic in me is saying that I better look in Plug-in Doctor for a little thing here. So SSL. Okay, I just want to see something. Harmonic analysis. Linear analysis, let's see. Okay. You see what's happening up here? It's changing its shape, isn't it? It's not exactly that it's not decramped, but look at that. It turns into a bell up there. Now is that a digital artifact or what? So I'm gonna change this to a peaking filter and see if that gets us a little bit closer. Actually, let me get this to a peaking filter, but wide. Then I'm going to move it up even higher. Oh, you know what we're looking at too is, are we clipping? Let's stick that down. Go back to shelf. So apparently I can't go to 9760, so I'm going to go to 9800. Ooh, look at that. So when I take it out of the E, let me look at this. I'm going to look on plugin doctor again. Oops, oh, sorry. Damn it. Ah, look at that. So in E, it still gets a little squishy, but is that a mellower curve or just a different one? Really moves the EQ into a new place, though, doesn't it? Man, I really want to see our stuff in plugin doctor so I can take a look and see if what exactly we're doing here. It looks like if I start it, oh yeah, look at that. Wow, there's a much different numbers. I can get them to null pretty far though. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to go. This is going to be boring for everybody.